Hi everyone. Hope you're all doing good, preparing for board examination. So in this module, we are going to discuss one of the important topics of our CBSC curriculum, that is probability. And what are all the questions given in 2023 board examination in different sets, such as 65 of 1 of 1, 65 of 2 of 1, 65 of 3 of 1, like 65 of 5 of 1, from the chapter exclusively probability, because what is the weightage of this probability? We can expect one multiple choice question and one assertion and reason question, but not sure, but one 3 marks question as well as one case study based question. So altogether, the weightage is going to be 1 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to how much? 8 marks. The one who is going to um, appear for board examination and expecting 100 out of 100 has to be focused compulsorily on this concept probability, right? And here in this particular chapter, we'll see the problems one by one from the set 65 of 1 of 1. What are all the problems given? See, the first problem is going to be probability of A given B is equal to how much? Probability of A given B is 0.3. Probability of A given B is 0.3. And the probability of A is given as 0.4. And the probability of B is given 0.8. You are asked to find what is probability of B given A. What is the formula for probability of B given A? Probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A, right? This is what we need to find. In order to find probability of B given A by B intersection A by probability of A, we need probability of B intersection A. That is not given. So, first thing that we have to find probability of B intersection A. How do you find this value? Once you observe probability of A given B is equal to 0.3, and I'm going to write the formula for probability of A given B, which is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, whose value is given as 0.3, right? Now substitute probability of B. Therefore, probability of A intersection B is going to be 0.3 times probability of B is equal to 0.8. What is 0.3 times 0.8? 0.38 is 24. This is probability of A intersection B. So therefore, we can directly find out now what is the value of probability of B intersection A by probability of A. Probability of B intersection A is 0.24 divided by probability of A is equal to 0.4 means 40, which is going to be 24 by 40. What is 24 by 40? 4 6 are 24, so 0.6. This way, you can easily answer this problem. And coming to the 3 marks question which is given, you can observe this. In this 3 marks question, this is purely from probability distribution, right? So probability distribution was actually not given in any exercise based on revised textbook of 2024 and 25, but there is an example problem given from probability distribution, so that we have to be equally focused on probability distribution questions also. Now coming to answer this question, see, whenever you are given the tabular form in probability distribution of a random variable, then observe that sum of all the probabilities is going to be 1. Sum of all the probabilities means what? K by 2 plus K by 3 plus K by 6 is equal to 1. And then you can observe this LCM of 2, 3 and 6 is going to be 6. 2 3s are 6 and 3 2s are 6 and 1 6 are 6 is equal to 1. And then 3k plus 2k plus k is equal to 6k by 6 is equal to 1. Therefore, the value of k is equal to 1. So k equal to 1, what does that mean? Now, the first probability when k is equal to 1 is going to be 1 by 2, and this is 1 by 3, and this is 1 by 6. Now, coming to answer these questions, what is the very first question given? Find the value of k. Yes, k is equal to 1. And the second question is, what is the probability of 1 less than or equal to x less than 3? What do you mean by probability of 1 less than or equal to x less than 3? You have to start finding probability of 1 onwards, but not probability of 3. So probability of 1, and then we have probability of 2, but probability of 3 is not included because it is not less than or equal to 3. So find out what is probability of 1 plus probability of 2. See, probability of 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Probability of 2 is equal to 1 by 3. What is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3, which is going to be 5 by 6. Now coming to the third one, find expectation of x, the mean of x. What is expectation of x? Expectation of x is nothing but sigma xi into p of xi, right? We have already learned this. Xi into p of xi means here xi is equal to 1, p of xi is equal to 1 by 2. It means 1 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1 by 3 plus 3 into 1 by 6. Now this is 3 ones and 3 twos are 6. This is 1 by 2 and this is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 plus 2 by 3. 1 plus 2 by 3 is equal to how much? 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 divided by 3 is the mean of x, otherwise expectation of x. So this way we can answer 30th question A bit. So otherwise there is one internal choice question also given. What is that internal choice question? A and B are independent events. What do you mean by independent events? When two events are said to be independent, independent events are nothing but A and B are two events are said to be independent events when probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B, right? Two events A and B are said to be independent events when probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A into probability of B. And there is one more theorem. If A and B are independent events, then A and B dash also independent events. So what does that mean? Probability of A intersection B complement is can be written as probability of A into probability of B complement, right? And probability of A complement intersection B can also be written as probability of A complement into probability of B. So for my calculation purpose, I would like to take probability of A is equal to X and probability of B is equal to Y. So then probability of A intersection B complement will become probability of A is X into what is probability of B complement? 1 minus probability of B, right? So whose value is given? Probability of A intersection B complement is given 1 by 4. So which is equal to X minus XY is equal to 1 by 4. Similarly, probability of A complement is 1 minus x into probability of B is y, which is going to be y minus xy is equal to how much, which is given as 1 divided by 6. You know how to solve these two equations for x and y. X minus xy is equal to 1 by 4, y minus xy is equal to 1 by 6. In order to solve these two equations for x and y, see, you go ahead with elimination method so that this is going to be minus, this is plus, and this is minus. All right. So this is x minus y is equal to, because minus xy plus xy cancel, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6. So 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 is equal to 12 seconds 12. 4 3s are 12 and 2s are 12. Therefore, x minus y is equal to 1 by 12. When x minus y is equal to 1 by 12, I would say x is equal to 1 by 12 plus y. So x is equal to 1 by 12 plus y. So what do I do with this x is equal to y plus 1 by 12? I can choose one of these two equations and then substitute back in the equation in order to get the value of one variable, right? So let us say x minus xy is equal to 1 by 4, correct? The value of x is equal to 1 minus y, or 1 minus x into y is equal to 1 by 6. I would take one of these two equations. For example, I can take x into 1 minus y is equal to 1 by 4. So x value is y plus 1 by 12. So y plus 1 by 12 into 1 minus y is equal to 1 by 4. So when I simplify this, just multiplication. 1 into y is equal to y plus 1 by 12 minus y square minus y by 12 is equal to 1 by 4, right? So this is going to be y plus 1 by 2 minus y square minus y by 12 is equal to 1 by 4. I will take LCM in order to simplify this. So 12 is the LCM. 12 into y is 12y plus 1 minus 12y square minus y is equal to 1 by 4. I would cancel 4 ones and 4 threes are 12. So finally, what do I get? This is minus 12y square. And then coming to y terms, plus 12y minus y is equal to minus 11y. Coming to the constant here, only one constant plus 1 is equal to 3 ones are 3. So and then minus 12y square minus 11y. This is plus 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2 is equal to 0. So I'm going to change this as 12y square plus 11y plus 2 is equal to 0, right? So 12y square plus 11y plus 2 is equal to 0. I think you are getting all negative numbers here. So 12y square plus 11y plus 2 is equal to 0. Then it is going to be 12 twos are 24, 8 threes are 24, right? 8 threes are 24, then 12y square. This is plus 12y minus y is equal to, this is plus 11y. So plus 11y become minus 11y here. So it is going to be minus here. So therefore, plus y minus, otherwise you will get y value is negative. So probability cannot be negative, right? 8 threes are 24. So minus 8y minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, from the first two terms, you can take one 4y common and then 4 threes are 12. So 3y minus 4 twos are 8. And then obviously minus 1 can be taken common. 3y minus 2 is equal to 0. So finally, you get 3y minus 2 equal to 0 is y is equal to 2 by 3. 4y minus 1 equal to 0, y is equal to 1 by 4. So you are getting two possible values of y. Similarly, you get two possible values of x also, right? Let us see what are those two possible values of x. I am going to take x is equal to y plus 1 by 12. Okay. So x is equal to y plus 1 by 12. Now I am taking y is equal to, if the value of y is equal to 2 by 3. Y is equal to 2 by 3, then x is equal to what? Y plus 1 by 12, right? So this is going to be 2 by 3 plus 1 by 12. What is 2 by 3 plus 1 by 12? LCM is going to be 12. 3 fours are 4 twos are 8 plus 1 is equal to 9 by 12, which is equal to 3 threes are 9 and 3 fours are 12. Therefore, y is equal to 2 by 3, x is equal to 3 by 4. This is one possible values of P of A and P of B. And one more value of y is there. If y is equal to 1 by 4, then what is value of x? X is equal to 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 is again LCM is equal to 12. 4 3s are 12 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 equal to 4 divided by 12. 4 by 12 is equal to 1 divided by 3. Therefore, y is equal to 1 by 4 when x is equal to 1 by 3. So these are the possible values of P of A and P of B, right? A lot simple calculation is required that it is leading to the quadratic equation, but it is quite simple problem compared to the other problems, right? That is all about the set 65 of 1 of 1. Now coming to the another set, and one more problem is there. What is that one more problem? This is a case study based question. See, what is case study based question? There are different types of yoga which involves the usage of different poses of yoga asanas, meditation, and pranayama as shown in the figure below. So these are different types of yogas given. Now, what is really required to be answered? So here the problem given is the Venn diagram below represents the probabilities of three different types of yoga A, B, C performed by the people of a society. Further, it is given that probability of a member performing type C yoga is 0.04, 0.44. So type C yoga is nothing but this is completely type C yoga. See, it is understood that type C yoga is equal to X and 0.21 together type C yoga, right? So probability of C is going to be 0.44. The probability of C is the combination of X and 0.21 is equal to 0.44. Now I understand one thing that the value of X is equal to 0.44 minus 0.21. What is 0.44 minus 0.21? X is equal to 4 minus 1 is equal to 3 and 4 minus 2 equal to 2. 0.0 minus 0 is equal to 0. So the value of x is equal to 0.23. So one question was answered directly, x is equal to 0.23. Coming to the second problem, find the value of y. So how do you get the value of y? When you observe this entire Venn diagram, this Venn diagram represents A, B, C and intersection parts all together with 0.11, which is not included A, B, C, is going to be sum of all the probabilities. So we know sum of all the probabilities is equal to 1. So what are all the probabilities now? 0.32 plus 0.09 plus y plus, already you know x plus 0.21 is equal to c, that c is going to be 0.44 along with 0.11 is equal to 1. Sum of all the probabilities is 1, right? Now, how much is this totally? Y is Y. Now add them up. This is 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 9 is equal to 14. 14 plus 2 is equal to 16. 6. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Plus 0, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9 and then 0. So y plus 0.96 is equal to 1. So 0.96 plus how much is equal to 1, which is going to be 0.04. So therefore, the value of y is going to be 0.04, right? So second part of the problem is also completed. And coming to third part of the problem. What is third part of the problem? What is P of C given B? What do you mean by P of C given B? P of C intersection B divided by P of B. Where is P of C intersection B? Hello. This is B and this is C. So P of B intersection C is going to be X divided by, what is P of B? P of B means 0.09 plus Y plus X, right? When you simplify this, X value is 0.23 divided by 0.09 plus the value of y is equal to 0.04 and again x is equal to 0.23. So when you add them up, what do you get? 0.23 divided by 3 plus 4 equal to 7, 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. So 6, 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 0 is, this is 3 and then this is 0. So 0.23 by 0.36 is going to be how much? 23 divided by 36. This is what is P of C given B, right? So this way we can find P of C given B also. And there is one more internal choice question given. What is the internal choice question given here? Find the probability that a randomly selected person of the select society does yoga of type A or B but not C. What do you mean by this type A or B but not C? A or B but not C in the sense this is A or B but not C means what? You are not supposed to enter into C. That is what is the meaning of A or B but not C. It is very simple, right? Easily calculate. What is that particular problem? A or B but not C is nothing but 0.32 plus 0.09 and then Y. So 0.32 plus 0.9 is equal to 0.41, right? 0.41 plus Y. Y is equal to 0.04, which is equal to how much? 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. And then this is 4. So 0.45 is the probability randomly selected person of the society does yoga of type A or B but not C is equal to 0.45. So this way we can answer the problems given in 65 of 5 of 1. 65 of whatever the code it is, 65 of 1 of 1. And next code we have 65 of 5 of 1. So let us see what kind of questions were given in this particular paper. There you have, if for any two events A and B, any two events A and B is nothing but not exclusively a type of probabilities like independent events or exclusive events or exhaustive events. We do not know that. Just any two events. Given that the probability of A is equal to 4 upon 5 and the probability of A intersection B is equal to 7 upon 10, what are you asked to find? What is probability of B given A? What is probability of B given A? Probability of B intersection A divided by probability of A. Probability of B intersection A is given, A is given. So it's a direct problem. 7 divided by 10 divided by 4 divided by 5 will become into 5 divided by 4. So 5 ones and 5 twos are 10, which is going to be 7 divided by 2 fours are 8. So 7 divided by 8 is the correct answer. And coming to, there is an assertion reason question I told you already. Two coins are tossed simultaneously. The probability of getting two coins are tossed simultaneously in the sense, what is the total number of outcomes in the sample space? That is going to be two coins are tossed simultaneously means 2 to the power of 2, which is equal to 4. So what is the probability of getting two heads if it is known that at least one head comes up, at least one head comes up? See, what do you mean by probability of E given F? I'll give you one simple definition for probability of E given F. What is the probability of E given that F has already occurred? What does that mean? That's a textbook definition. So where to get the value of P of E given F easily, you take F as the sample space and find out probability of E. As simple as that. Okay, F is the sample space and find out the probability of E. Now for that, I am going to find out the sample space. What is the sample space? Given that at least one head comes up. One head comes up in the sense what? Generally, head and tail, as well as tail and head, and head and head. So one head comes up in the sense head tail can be there, tail head can be there, or else head and head can also be there, right? Now this is F. And what is E here? E is going to be find the probability of getting two heads. What is probability of getting two heads out of these three elementary events? So one elementary event out of three is going to be probability of E given F. Of course, you get the same thing even if you use the formula also. Right. This is what is the answer. So that assertion is absolutely correct. Coming to the reason, let E and F are two events with a random experiment. Then probability of F given E is equal to probability of E intersection F by probability of E. It is also correct, absolutely. And in fact, we can answer this problem by using this. We actually used one trick to find out this, but we can answer this problem by using this formula. Therefore, assertion and reason both are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Therefore, the answer for this assertion reason is A. All right. So coming to the next problem. So what is the next problem given? In answering a question on a multiple choice test, a student either knows the answer or guesses the answer. Yes. So now events are decided. Even is event of knowing the answer, right? Event of knowing the answer. Event of knowing the answer. And what is E2? E2 is event of guessing the answer, right? Event of guessing the answer. Let 3 by 5 be the probability that he knows the answer. He knows the answer. So probability of E1 is equal to 2 upon 5. And the probability of E2 is equal to probability of guessing the answer is going to be 2 divided by 5. So assuming that a student um, who guesses at the answer will be correct with the probability 1 divided by 3. Now you have to identify what is the probability that the student knows the answer given that he answered correctly. Given that he answered correctly means you need to assign one more event here. That event is, what is the event? Answered correctly. Event of answering correctly. Event of answering correctly. So now going to what is probability of A given E1? He answered correct. What is the probability of answering correctly? When he knows the answer. If he knows the answer, he automatically he will get the correct answer only, no? So what does that mean? Probability is going to be 1. And what is the probability of A given E2? A given E2 means probability of answering correctly when he guesses the answer. See, when you observe that it is 1 divided by 3 given, right? So what are you asked to find? What is the probability that he answered, that the student knows the answer, probability of knowing the answer when he answered correctly. So probability of even given A. According to Bayes theorem, we have formula for probability of even given A is probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 divided by probability of E1 into probability of A given E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A given E2. So you can substitute all the values are available. Probability of E1 is equal to 2 upon 5 into probability of A given E. What is probability of E2? Probability of E2 is, this is 3 divided by 5, right? Sorry, I have written 2 by 5. So this is 3 divided by 5 into probability of E2 is 2 divided by 5 into A given E2 is 1 divided by 3. So numerator remains same, 3 by 5 divided by, this is 3 by 5 plus 2 divided by 2 5s are 2, sorry, 5 3s are 15. So then this is 3 by 5 divided by, if you take um, like 1 divided by 5 common, or else we'll take LCM. 15 is the LCM. 5 3s are 15, 3 3s are 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. So that it is going to be how much? 3 divided by 5 into 15 divided by 11. So 3 ones, sorry, 5 ones, 5 3s are 15. So that 3 into 3 is equal to 9 divided by 11. So this is what is the probability of E1 given A. So this way you can easily answer the problem. It's a direct problem, of course. Right. Coming to, there is one more internal choice question also there. What is that internal choice question here? A box contains 10 tickets, two of which carry a price of 8 rupees each, five of which carry a price of 4 rupees each, and remaining three carry a price of 2 rupees each. Okay, there are totally 10 tickets. Out of these 10 tickets, how they are actually distributed? Two tickets each of 8 rupees price, and there are five tickets each of uh, 4 rupees, and then remaining three tickets each of price 2 rupees. So there are tickets, 8 rupees tickets, 4 rupees tickets, as well as 2 rupees tickets, right? So 2 rupees tickets, 4 rupees tickets, and 8 rupees tickets. Now coming to this, if one ticket is drawn at random, find the mean value of the price. Mean value of the price is nothing but, so totally there are 10 tickets, right? See, all these tickets are 10 tickets. So there are 2 rupees tickets, 4 rupees tickets, and 8 rupees tickets. 2 rupees tickets are totally 3. So 3 out of 10 tickets, and 4 rupees tickets are totally 5 out of 10, and then 8 rupees tickets are 2, so that it is going to be 2 out of 10, right? This is x and this is probability of x. What I asked you to find? Find the mean value. What do you mean by mean value? Expectation of x. You need to find what is expectation of x. Already you know what is the formula for expectation of x. Probability of xi into xi into probability of xi is equal to expectation of x, right? So this is 2 into 3 by 10 plus 4 into 5 by 10 plus 8 into 2 divided by 10. So 2 into 3 by 10, 2 3s are 6 by 10 plus 4 5s are 20 by 10 plus 8 2s are 16 by 10 whole divided by 10. So 16 plus 6 is equal to 22 plus 20 is equal to 42 divided by 10. 42 by 10 is equal to 4.2 rupees. Right? So this is what is the mean value of the price. This way we can answer the problems, and you can find out, you can expect some easy questions will be coming, but you need to do more practice in order to answer them. Hope you understand. Thank you.
Subscribe.